he looked, you know, a little susceptible against, you know, the last couple fights he's had? Is that the move that we really want to see Gervonta Davis take?
I would love to see the fight, but I don't see how Floyd would let that fly right now, because he ain't got his feet wet even at 140. I know he just had the fight at 140, but he ain't really all the way adapted to 148. You know what I'm saying? He took a decent touch, you know what I'm saying? But at 147, and then you stepping into the ring with Keith, who's experienced, you know, a seasoned veteran, like you said before, has a good chin, been in there with Porter, been in there with Danny, you know, Collazo, you name it, man. He's been in there, he's had some wars. And he could throw. Like I said, he used to be one time at one point. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had a knockout in a minute, but at one point he was one time. So the way they're building Tank, I don't think, and I know he's a Baltimore. I know that's your guy, Rock, because he's a former. You know,
okay. And we were born on the same day.
There you go. And I fucked with him, but I don't
he used to live with my peoples.
There you go. And I love Tank. But I don't.
Oh yeah, Tank.
Tread lightly tonight.
I don't think it's I love Tank. Y'all know that. If y'all watch the show, y'all know that. I love Tank, but I don't think it's a good move, especially because you're trying to build him as a pay-per-view star, right? He's gonna be boxing new cash cow at one point. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think you put him in there with Thurman immediately. I think you get him, you know, somebody a little bit, you know, a softer touch to get his feet wet if he wants to go to 147. You know, that's my opinion. But then again, keeping out the ring for 10 years, so who knows? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah, he's a little rusty, and like the young dudes want to pick on him after they seen Pacquiao drop him. Tank is like, oh, okay, I could definitely put him to sleep, but part of me wonders if that's going to be a real fight or if they just talking, if they doing like some Garcia, Canelo, you know, just trying to feed the public to get us excited for something and ultimately just pull it away and give us.
Indeed. Where you see him going, champ?
I mean, I'm not sure where he go. If he does decide to go up to welterweight right now, I think he should just go for a title, win another title in another division. I personally think he stops Keith Thurman.
Okay.
I can see that.
All right, I like that.
I didn't see him, you know, drop middleweight, super middleweight, light heavyweight. So, I mean, his power is there, his speed is there. You know, Tank the real deal.
Yeah.
You know,
Keith different than Barrios and Keith different than Leo. You know.
Yeah, Keith is different.
Yeah.
Keith is different. But one thing I can tell you this though, right, is you ain't seen a fraction of what Tank can really do. Yeah. So what y'all seeing is only what he been forced to really do. Like, you know how people fight to their level of competition?
Yeah.
Like if you bring it out of Tank, it's gonna come out. Y'all ain't brought out 50% of him yet. He ain't been in a fight where he had to dig down.
Yeah,
you know, in the in shape Tank, 47. The biggest problem the Tank gonna have and moving up in weight is the height differential.
Yeah.
But Keith Keith don't present that like that. So that'd be a perfect. I think he might stop Keith Thurman.
Okay,
that could definitely be the case.
I can see that happening.
Absolutely. Let me take you back, Rock, for a second. Your first fight, Caesar's Palace, back in the day, against Gregory Harrington. You're just breaking onto the scene, and I'm asking you this: when you're first stepping onto the scene, and I mean, you had a fight at Caesar's Palace. Who gets to do that? You see this new heavyweight, James Joyce, who had a controversial knockout